From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah.
It is bloody freezing out here. The sky is crystal clear. I just hope this wind doesn't ravage my audio too much. I've got the little fuzzy hat on the microphone today to make sure that doesn't happen, hopefully. But you may have noticed that the MSS, the mint stake share price, is absolutely pumping back up right now, and that could have something to do with the fact that there are some really big changes about to happen within the protocol. Now, there was a really good AMA on Thursday night, which I would still urge you to watch if you have the time, but I know life does get busy, hence why I'm doing this video, to hopefully break down what you need to know in its simplest form. And that's whether you are a current investor in MSS or if you're someone waiting on the sidelines to get into this protocol and earn your 2% per day. These changes will affect everyone, and I believe they are extremely positive. The people asked for sustainability measures, the people asked for reason to bring in new capital, and it looks like we're going to get that in an absolute boatload real soon. And Aaron tends to work at the speed of sound, so I'm expecting these changes to come in days rather than weeks or months. So in a moment we're going to head back to Casa del Millions, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know. Right, so here we are, fam, on the Mint Stake Share homepage. Right, what I'm going to do first is head over to my X page, because this breaks it all down really nicely. If you're not following me on X, you need your head wobbled. And according to Mr. Wookums, this is the most underrated X page on the internet. So he knows what he's talking about, so definitely follow me at True Millions. So you'll see that after the AMA, I did a bit of a breakdown post here just to sort of help everyone. And I'm going to just go through it step by step. You know, this is a lot of what you need to know. Right, so big updates coming for MSS. A permanent 25% bonus for all fresh buys at auto stake and 0% buy tax. Now, that is going to be bullish for a number of reasons, which I'll get into in this video. But that is going to be forever. So whenever you get some BNB, turn it into MSS and auto stake it, which I'll show you how to do in a minute, you'll get a 25% bonus on that buy. 25% more MSS. And a 0% buy tax. So normally there's a 3% buy tax. If I just show you over here and we go to swap, if you had some BNB, you would just put whatever you want in there and you would go auto stake. And once this is up and running, it's not up and running yet, you can see the buy tax is still 3% on there. Once it's up and running, that will give you a 25% bonus. Just let you know. So let's go back to the post. That is a big thing. And the sustainability upgrades is another thing that people wanted to know more about. Like, what are we going to do to make Mint Stake Share sustainable? How are we going to keep it going to the future? Well, there is some big moves taking place here. All wallets will be capped at 20 million MSS. So you can't just keep building wallets into infinity. There is going to be a 20 million max wallet. And this one's big. So the account throttle is dependent on your level of ROI to stop early and big accounts milking the system. Now, I think that's really important. I am an early account, so, you know, it's going to affect everyone. And if you've been a bit trigger happy with your claims, this is going to have a fairly big impact on you. So if we go over to the MSS page now, you'll see it's already showing up. So if I go to my stake, on this account, I've got 1.54 million tokens. The amount deposited 264, the amount collected 447. So this will impact me. It's not showing there yet, but it will. So I think I'm going to be throttled by about 10% until I get my balance back in order. So if you've been claiming, you know, way more than that, then that's going to go way higher. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works, because I did post a convenient photo of how it's all going to work. So capped wallets, you can see 20 million max wallet. And if you have claimed up to 1 times your deposit, there's 0% reduction. There's no throttle. If you've done over 1 times your deposit, which I think I fall into that area, that's a 10% reduction on your returns. And you can see it keeps getting higher and higher and higher. So you can screenshot this if you want, just so you've got it. But you can see that if you've been absolutely trigger happy and you've been smashing that claim button, you're going to be up to an 80% reduction. So what you would need to do to rectify that is to buy more MSS and get your balance back in line. And that is where the 25% bonus comes in. It's going to make it easier to do that. So every time I put, say, $100 in, I'm going to get, $125 worth. So it's a nice way of encouraging new capital into the system. And new investors are now going to realize that the big accounts can't just keep on milking and taking the PISS by constantly, withdrawing and doing that on a continual basis. There is going to be consequences for your damn actions, and I think that's a good thing. So let's go back to the post. So that's a really, really big sustainability upgrade, in my opinion. Now, there is going to be like an absolutely insane new NFT referral system. This is totally optional, by the way. You don't have to do this whatsoever. But if you want to get referral rewards, you have to have an NFT. Now, this is going to get rid of people that just want to just claim rewards and kind of not do anything for it, not give back to the system. You will need to buy an NFT. There's going to be various different level NFTs starting as low as $25 a month up to $200 a month, and that will give you an increased number of downlines. So there's going to be basically, I'm just sort of giving you as simple as possible right here. Once this all is released, it's going to be very, very simple to understand. The NFTs will not only help pay out the referrals, but they will also burn MSS. So not only have we now reduced the potential for inflation, but we're actually going to be burning MSS with these NFTs, and people will have to keep on purchasing them to keep getting their referral rewards. So each referral reward on auto stakes, so like I mentioned before, if you get BNB, convert into MSS and click that auto stake into your staking, that applies to the referral rewards. And people buying NFTs, you'll also get rewarded for that as well. The maximum potential is $18,000 a month paid in BNB if you have the top tier NFT. Like if you know lots of people, if you're a good recruiter or whatever, you have a diamond NFT, you have the potential of earning up to $18,000 per month, which is incredible. And it's going to incentivize bringing new people into the system. So that, combined with the fact that there is sustainability measures in place, I think it's going to be very intriguing for new investors. And we are going to be looking at, within the next week or two for a lot of this. So the NFT stuff is super exciting. I think I did actually post, yes, I did post a photo of that as well. Again, screenshot this if you want. But you can see here the different levels here of downlines. So 5 people is level 1, up to 25 people is level 2, and so forth. And it basically gives you a bit of a breakdown of the volume and total payout and stuff like that. So if you fail by 90%, your monthly BNB income would still be $1,800. And you can see the NFT position. Bronze NFT is $25, all the way up to the diamond NFT with the $200. That's the full 5 levels. So if you only want to do it a little bit, you can just go in at bronze, see how you get on, and you can upgrade those if you want to. So that's purely optional, by the way, guys. You don't have to do any of that. If you just want to be involved in staking your MSS or maybe using the MoonYield, which I'll just cover a little bit in a moment, you can just do that. But if you want to make extra, then you can obviously start with getting involved in these NFTs when they come out. I will do an update when that's all ready. Right, let's go back to the post. So yeah, if you want to get started, obviously, there's my link. I'll leave the link in the description as well if you want to get involved with me. But what I would say is you can just wait for a little bit until that 25% bonus is in play. I don't know. It's up to you. I think it's going to be fairly soon. If you want to get 25% extra on your deposit, then just wait, I guess, because, well, why wouldn't you? You want more MSS. Let's have a quick look at MoonYield. I want to quickly run through the looping. So MoonYield is, I think a lot of you probably already know, but that's the lending protocol. So I've got a small trove going at the moment, got 96,000 MSS in there. And because the price has been going up, my collateral ratio has gone up without me doing anything. And yesterday, I made a claim from my staking. It was around 100,000 tokens or so. It was 3 days worth of build up. And I put it all into my trove here. And what I did then is I borrowed some MUSD, which is the stable coin, which you can see at the moment is actually well over peg. It's 20% over the peg. So I got, you know, I think it was about 115 yesterday. So if I'd have waited to today, I would have got a better price. But well, what the hell, it doesn't matter. And I put some of it into the stability pool, about a third of it. I took a third of it as profit in my own pocket, and with the other third, I actually bought fresh MSS and staked it. Now, if my trove was looking not as healthy, maybe I would have put the MSS back in the trove. But I decided to ramp up my staking position a little bit with that MUSD. So with the fact that we're going to be, you know, seeing this throttle coming in soon, I'm going to be making more purchases, fresh purchases, to get this more balanced. And, you know, I mean, 10% throttle is not a bad thing, because this has been paying like an absolute beast for the past like 8 months. There are plenty of other videos about looping, so to speak. I know G Money has done a load of good stuff on that as well. Peter the Arborist has done videos on it as well, so you can check them guys out. But yeah, in a nutshell, you're literally just making a claim from your staking, not selling it. So what we're doing, we're actually leveraging our MSS. We're not selling our MSS. See, it's still there. I didn't sell it. I just took value from it without selling it. Therefore, you can claim profit without damaging the price. And a lot of people are catching on to this now. So this is why we may start to see a steady increase in price, because you're not having to damage the MSS price by just selling. You can just bring it over here to MoonYield. You can borrow MUSD. Then you can take your profit out of that. I've put some in the stability pool to earn, you know, high APR, earn some Moon share. I then stake my Moon share to earn more MUSD. And the rest of it I stick back into staking. And when that 25% bonus kicks in, then it's going to supercharge that even more. So I hope that gives you a pretty good roundup of what's going on right now. I will let you all know when that's about to take place, but it's going to be soon. If you want to follow me on X, at True Millions, you can see that all for yourself. I've just tried to break it down a little bit. I will leave the link for the AMA as well if you want to watch the full thing. It's got Aaron, Johnny on there, who is big into the referral side of things. He's got some pretty big networks. He's going to be bringing a lot of people in, and a lot of fresh capital in. So it's going to be very excited to see where all this is going. Thank you to Aaron for implementing these changes. I think it's going to be a really positive thing for MSS. So I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day, whatever you're doing. Stay bullish, stay MSS in, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, out rolling with the squad, we all flex. Dripping diamonds, all the haters second guess. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession.